Hi, thanks for tuning in. Today is May 28th, the year of 2024. This is the reading for the collective. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're located. Hopefully, if your date is right, and this reading will give you some insights and benefit your progress. When Queen of Cups appear as the thing that we can improve, um, because it is a cup card, that means it is linked to our emotions. It is a time for us to ask ourselves, do we have enough compassion? Do we have enough compassion towards ourselves and also towards the others? Um, especially um, for example, if there are situations where we feel like we always have to use our logical side of our brain to to deal with some problems related to some people and significant others in our lives. It is a time to ask ourselves, are we being compassionate enough? Do we do we know how to put ourselves into their shoes? Have we ever tried it? Um, if we tried it, is it effective? Um, so what I feel like is, mm, even though some of you might consider having a conversation with some of your significant others, um, which can actually lead to a deeper understanding between you two, or among a group of people, um, is not necessarily for everyone. Sometimes we make peace with the others. Sometimes we make peace with ourselves. It depends from situation to situation, because um, I can understand that sometimes when we need to deal with people who are very stubborn and very unreasonable um, and inconsiderate towards the others, and that actually lead to a lot of pain and sufferings among friends, among family members, among the society. So sometimes, um, if it is possible, of course, it is a good thing to open a conversation. But at the same time, we have to acknowledge the fact that not everyone is ready for conversation. Some people, they will keep doing what they're gonna do throughout their lives, and without wanting to be changed in any ways. So, um, in this case, it is auspicious for us to respect their decisions, and at the same time, respect ourselves, while at the same time knowing that they probably they must have their own reasons why they are behaving in such ways that might be harmful to themselves and the others. And some of these factors might be related to how they were being brought up, and what they actually encountered when they were growing up as a human being. Um, Sometimes it's not a bad thing to actually remind ourselves and ask ourselves, do we actually have control on everything happened? Um, I think even for the most confident person in the world, they might have experienced situations where where they were defeated. So it is really, really difficult to I'm sorry, I just got kind of sidetracked. But and probably this is the thing that sidetracked me um is worth to be mentioned. So I would like to share with you what just happened. So right now, because I'm doing this video in my car. So somebody just drove behind me and passed by, and definitely who was looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. So in this case, maybe in your personal lives, there are some people who might want to get a glimpse on what you're doing. These people, they might be psychically connected to you without them knowing it, or without you knowing it sometimes. And these people, even though sometimes you might consider having a deeper connection with them, they might not be ready. They might not be ready. Sometimes it is because of their spiritual evolution. The progress they are making is very different from our personal progress. So something doesn't align with each other. So that's why they will just pass by. And on a practical level, they are interested, but they will never really step into our circle to ask us what we're doing. And sometimes these people behave this way is because they don't know about us. And we can also be representing some of their fears. So if someone who made a brief appearance in your life, and you had some feelings and connections with this person or these people, even though you might wonder why they are not engaging more with you, it might be because they're not ready. They might be not ready for what you know in your life, and they might have a different belief system. So it can be some kind of psychological conflicts. Queen of Cups energy is about emotions, and quite often it is associated with psychic abilities. So I would say today is a good day to tune into your own psychic abilities, and try to hone your skills to a point where you feel like you're spiritually aligned with the universe. I don't know if you have any experiences or any moments in your life you feel like, oh, this is a message from the universe giving me at this particular moment that I need to do this or I should not do this. Um, it is about a gut feeling, you know. If you feel like something is going wrong, probably it's going wrong. If you feel like something is supposed to be that way, and today, trust your inner guide, okay? Um, because Queen of Cups energy is about psychic abilities. Um, well, on an emotional level, sometimes Queen of Cups can be kind of manipulative, uh, emotionally manipulative. So be aware of these people and try not to be that way at the same time because this can be ourselves and this can be the others at the same time. So um, whatever contracts and agreements that are being made today, please be aware that don't meet. I mean, don't make these agreements without really knowing the consequences and without knowing the emotional um, factors that are actually affecting the decisions that you're trying to make. If you have to make major decisions, please make sure that it is aligned with your practical side of life. Um, not only emotionally connected with the decision itself, but also on the practical side, is it really, really benefiting you? Um, so please be aware of the emotional weight of this particular day because for Queen of Cups energy, sometimes it's not very stable. If you feel very strongly about something, about someone today, uh, it might change pretty quickly afterwards. So if you feel any intense feelings about something, about someone, uh, please remind yourself that this can be an emotional time for you and also for the other person. So when you know about this fact, then you can adjust your expectations and also sort of knowing that the emotions will pass, then you won't be just rushing into some decisions that you feel regret about later on. So yeah, so basically, I think this is the what the universe wants me to share with you today, and you know what? Don't be too tough on yourself, and don't be too tough on the others at the same time. Okay, because we all have emotions at times, and emotions are very important because they drive us to manifest what we want to manifest in our lives in order to secure ourselves, in order to secure our the people we love, and emotions are very important in our lives. But at the same time, emotions can run high and run low, and you know we just have to understand the fact that emotional times can present, but then it's not always consistent, and there's no need to rush to a conclusion today for some of you. Because if we rush to a conclusion, we will feel like, oh, that person is either good or bad, but there is gray area in our lives, right? It's not always just good and bad. Sometimes people behave in a certain way because of a lot of reasons. And if we just see things in either right or wrong, it's gonna be we gonna miss out a lot of things and a lot of possibilities in our lives. So I hope this message can help you and your loved ones. And if you like this video, please consider liking it and subscribing. That helps a lot. And I wish you all the best. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.